So, are you thinking of moving to Hamilton, Ontario? Look at the weather. That's why I'm outside to show you how is it cold. Anyways, in this video, we're not going to talk about Ancaster, Waterdown, all the cool suburbs. No. We are going to focus on neighborhoods where singles like to move in, new families with limited resources, some investment opportunities, and the industrial sector as the most affordable area in Hamilton. So if you stick with me till the end, you're gonna find out if those places are for you. I'm Milena, and I'm a local real estate agent in Burlington, Ontario. The good news is that our team drops content every week about how is it to live in the Halton region and the whole GTA area. If this is your first time on our channel and you want to know everything about living here, subscribe below, tap the bell for notification, and you're going to be the first one to know about the current markets. We help people like you and you and you. And if you need any help getting in touch with us, you can reach us via Zoom, text, email, whatever suits you. We are there for you, and we are here to help you make that smooth move to our area.
Now, since I showed you the brutal reality on the outside, let's go inside and go over the map of Hamilton, particularly area that it's closer to downtown. Well, we know downtown doesn't have very good reputation, but we're talking about neighborhoods that are very niche and hip, and why the new families or the singles would like to live there. Before I dive in with you in my computer into the map of Hamilton and the neighborhoods, the amenities, I wanted to tell you a quick story. So I have this friend, our kids go to school together, and she lives in Burlington with her family, but her sister lives in Hamilton, and she told me really cool stories about it. 20 years ago, she was looking to buy a house in Burlington, the sister that lives in Hamilton, and she said, you know, in Burlington you can find like that tiny place, and I'm gonna raise a family. I would like to have like a nice house. So they actually found a beautiful place in a mountainside. And back then the mountainside was much more affordable. You know that mountainside is a beautiful neighborhood with very expensive real estate those days, but back then they had the opportunity to start the family there. So she told me about Hamilton that I found very interesting, and I already noticed by going there the community vibe is so strong, and if you have little kids, it's so easy to put them in different programs. The infrastructure is built for working families, and a lot of amenities are implemented, and they're making young families' life much easier than, let's say, Burlington. Let's dive into the map of Hamilton and that particular area that I'll show you with a couple of neighborhoods that are good for singles, new families, investors maybe. So without any wasted time, let's get started. I'll share my screen, and here is the area that we'll talk about. So downtown is right here. Sorry, should have had that better, Barton Street, but the neighborhoods are on the side of downtown, on a mountainside. So I have a cool website that I look for different neighborhoods, and here it says best neighborhoods for singles to live in Hamilton. So there are 10 that are shown. You can check them all with the stats, amenities, employment, housing, crime, everything is here. And I hope you're gonna find this very helpful. We're not going to check all the 10 neighborhoods. I'll just show you one. The location is a key, Kirkendall North. And I have Realtor.ca open so you can see where it's located and what are the amenities, how are the housing options. As I said, downtown is right here. Kirkendall North is in this beautiful area. So why singles want to live here? First of all, it's right next door to Westdale, which we'll talk about that. Chidoki Park is also around the corner. We have a golf course here for people who love to golf. Then on the side of Westdale, we have Curtis Paradise, beautiful park. We'll dive into that too. And one more thing I wanted to point out for you is the Loki Street. So this is a very popular street where people find lots of entertainment. About the neighborhood first, if you want to know more about it, there is a Kirkendall Neighborhood Association. I'll show you the website. It's amazing what kind of vibe this association brings to the neighborhood. They also have movie night once a year, and you can find all the events here on the website. You can get involved. They pull you right in, so you're part of the neighborhood, part of everything that is happening. Very vibrant, highly recommended. But besides all that, you can also find schools in the area. So the amenities are abundant. That's why it has such a high rating. You have affordable housing. You have lots of entertainment options. You have schools in the area, parks, golf. Amazing. This is very good school. And as I mentioned about Hamilton, everything is around the corner, walking distance. So Kirkendall North, it's an example. Then one more stop at Loki Street. Look how nice the street is. I love the vibe. You can find amazing restaurants here. If you want to check it out, there is a website on Loki Street, and you can take a stroll. You can have a coffee, shop, whatever you like. It's very, very vibrant community, similar to St. James in downtown that I talk about, the most dangerous spots in Hamilton. So lastly, let's see the housing market. That's a fairly small house, 700,000, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, but for a single or a starting family, maybe it will be perfect, and that's what you get. Let's look at it real quick. Front yard, wood floor, very nice. There is a lot of light in the house, even though the shades are down, it looks very spacious. As a starter home, there you go, the kitchen is beautiful. As a starter home, it's a really good fit if you're looking for that. So this is it from Kirkendall. Let's move on. Let me stop sharing and let's move on to the next topic, which is where the families love to live in Hamilton. Next stop is the family neighborhoods. Let's talk about where families like to live in Hamilton, besides, the cool neighborhoods like Mountainside. So I will share my screen with you again. And what it says here is best neighborhoods in Hamilton for families. Again, they're showing the top 10. And we're going to focus on Westdale North. It's a very niche neighborhood. I like the whole Westdale area. Very pretty and convenient. That's Westdale North. You see how it falls kind of on the side of Westdale South where everything is happening. So McMaster University is right around the corner. All this is super convenient. Everything here. So McMaster brings lots of employment to the city to begin with. Healthcare workers, professors who work there, staff, the whole vibe in this neighborhood. If you just drive around, you're gonna see a lot of young people. So this whole part is interesting, not just for families, but also for investors, because there's a lot of properties that are rented to students here. So the north side is a little bit off of the whole busy area because right in this part there is a strip of restaurants. It's like a tiny downtown for Westdale. It has its own theater, very cool. And then you can just walk to Cooties Paradise, a beautiful park, really beautiful. If you have never been there, never done hikes, and you like to be outdoors, I do recommend the park. And the Westdale North is here, but something needs to be brought up. So around downtown there and other areas, there are so many properties for sale. Look at the amount of properties here. What does that tell you? That the demand is high and there is not enough supply. So that means you have a good appreciation of your property here. And that's why it's also good for investors. So I already pulled one house for you. Reasonable price, $875,000. It doesn't say the square footage, but it's 5 bedroom and 2 baths. Maybe it's maybe it's good for you as a starter home, but it looks more like an investment home. But the problem is I cannot find too many properties in Westdale for sale in the north side, where it's actually more family oriented. So let's just take a look. Beautiful wooden floor, by the way. When you look for a house, it's very important to pay attention to the features, and this is a really good feature. The other things definitely need improvement. Maybe that's why the price is so reasonable. So that's what Westdale offers, Westdale North. But because of the proximity of so many amenities, schools, and also there's a school in the area that is Montessori and it's private, you have the option of elementary, secondary schools, private schools, all this area. It's amazing. And the hospital is right by the university. So very cool location for families. And that's why it's one of the top neighborhoods for them. Now we're going to talk about variety. So first of all, if you're a first-time home buyer and you're looking for something more affordable, or if you're an investor, Delta neighborhood might interest you. And I'm going to show you the path where we started from Westdale all the way to Delta, so you can see there are lots of amenities in the area, including the GO station, perfect for commuters. Share my screen. So we started right here, right? Kirkendall North, Westdale North, Westdale, McMaster University. If you go down this line, you're gonna pass Corktown, which is a very famous neighborhood too, very niche, and then going to Delta. The neighborhood is divided by King Street. It's Delta West and Delta East, and here is Ottawa, and I'm mentioning Ottawa because of the shopping options that are very appealing. So first of all, why this neighborhood? Because it's more affordable, and also you need to look at the ratio, renters versus homeowners. So the more homeowners in the neighborhood brings more stability, and the renters bring more investment opportunities. So this one is more on the investment side. If you want to dive into starting your real estate venture, not a bad place to be. And that's why I pulled this house. So this is a good price, $775 for 5 bedroom and 3 baths, and it's fully renovated, ready to go. And if you want to rent it by room or whatever your venture is, it's pretty nice. Also, if you just want to enter as a new family, big house, very nice again. So that's it from it. I don't want to go further, but you can check it yourself. Then the other aspect of this neighborhood is Ottawa Street Shopping District. Look at that. It's pretty popular. Some people have also negative things to say about it, but it is a destination for shopping right here. And I'll show you the map. So here you go, the Delta West and Delta East, and what the Ottawa Street, where the shopping district is right here. There are many amenities in the area. It's close to the GO station, so it's perfect for commuters. There are a lot of schools. Also, if you want to dive in more into the family vibe, you can check Rosedale neighborhood. It's right by Red Hill. It has the forest, and one of the best tennis clubs there, or Glendale Golf Club is there, but one of the best tennis clubs that I've seen since our son is playing tennis, it's here, Rosedale Club. It has clay. This is very rare to find in our area. So please pay attention at the club if you're a tennis player. Amazing. Really, it's one of the best places he played. So this is it from Delta and Rosedale. I wanted to be brief here because we are going to the last section of the which is the industrial section and the most affordable in Hamilton.
Keep in mind that Delta neighborhood is also favorable for investors. So first-time home buyers, investors, there's a lot of tenants opportunities here. So that's because of the price range, and the neighborhood is relatively safe for Hamilton. So if you need any help finding a property here, residential, commercial, feel free to reach out. My information is in the description box below. You can reach me via email, phone call, Zoom, whatever works for you. I'm there for you. I'm going now to Gage Park, which is in Delta neighborhood, where people like to just unplug. It's really big park with lots of playgrounds. It's a very nice area. The houses here also are better than other neighborhoods around Gage Park. So I just wanted to show you real quick how wonderful this place is. It's been snowing the last couple of days, so there's a little bit of snow on the ground. The park is really big with playgrounds, a lot of room for walking your pets. This is Gage Park. It's really, really, really large.
And lastly, we are talking about the industrial sector. Very briefly, basically, you can find a lot of properties there in an average of 500,000. Yes, this is the most affordable area pretty much in Hamilton. But no, it's the industrial sector. You know, this is something to keep in mind. Is it really for you? But let me share my screen. This is the industrial sector. There is a concern of pollution, but if you want to live there, definitely check what are the stats. I just pulled two houses just to give you the idea how everything looks there, but you see there are lots of properties for sale, which tells you that, you know, it's hard to sell first of all there. So this one is 529,000, 4 bedrooms, 1 bath, pretty nice size. The houses are very close to each other. It's been a very good renovation that it's done in the house, so people obviously planned well. The layout is awesome. So also the square footage is pretty nice. So yes, definitely you can find comfort there, but you need to see if the industrial sector is for you or not. And let's look at this one, much smaller, almost 400,000, 4 bedrooms, 1 bath. So this is totally different view. Check it out. Still beautiful, smaller though. Just keep in mind it's smaller and it's more updates. So that's pretty much what you can find there. And if you just go on Realtor.ca and check the areas, there's so much for sale, so many options. It's really, 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 the real estate, it's really what you're looking for, right? So I hope that was helpful. And we'll stop right here.
We're done for today. I hope you found the information that we talk about where singles like to live, new families, investment opportunities, helpful, and I would like to take you around whenever you're interested of coming down to Hamilton. Please feel free to reach out. My information is in the description box below. You can reach me via email, phone call, Zoom. We're gonna enjoy the weather together. I just wanted to show you the beautiful snowy day that everybody likes to stay home, but I'm outside just for you to show you the possibilities of Hamilton. Thank you so much. You have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.